Today I wanted to build a mid-century house. You guys know I love them. I'm going to try and make it a starter home. I visited a mid-century house recently and it's really inspired me, and I just want to build one in The Sims again. It kind of seems like that's all I'm building at the moment, but it is so much fun. But first, thank you so much Gameloft for sponsoring this video. Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods is out right now. This is a new adventure pack that you can play if you're just starting out or if you've been enjoying the game for years. When you end up making your way into Honeyglow Woods, you'll meet Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore. There's also a family of hedgehogs you can befriend who can then be your companion. And it might be nice to have them because you'll need to go to the mysterious Everoak tree to solve puzzles and unravel the mystery surrounding the Honeyglow Woods. This will help you restore 4 new biomes that you can then decorate however you like. And a bunch of those new decorations are going to come through beekeeping. You can craft these bee houses and place them around near flowers to get golden honey. This unlocks a whole bunch of new furniture, delicious treats, and new recipes. There's also a new minigame, Pooh Sticks. Gather on the bridge with 4 villagers and choose an object that you're going to send downstream. First across the line wins. So there's a whole bunch to do in Honeyglow Woods, new friends to make, so make sure to click the link down below to learn more or scan the QR code on screen now. But thank you so much to Gameloft for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get back to it. So starter homes can be all sorts of different budgets depending on how many Sims you have, but I do think we'll do the sort of tried and true 20-ish thousand, maybe a little bit left over. Now the lots in Del Sol Valley, the downside about it is they're all massive. This is one of the smaller lots, and I guess that one over there. And then they just get bigger and bigger. So I guess it just means we've got a lot of space, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I'm just going to build the front of the house. I guess we're probably going to do like maybe a 2-bedroom home. I think that's good. So I'm thinking that's going to be our entrance there. Living area, maybe bedrooms on this side. And we go down. I have no idea how big this is going to be. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. All right, so yeah, I think this will be like a little living area here. Oh, I also got to keep in mind, I said starter home. I guess it doesn't have to be a starter home, but we'll see what we can do. Then I think the kitchen will just be behind this. Hang on, we're going to come out. So what I'm thinking is I want to do I'm going to need to move this house. I want to have like an outdoor area here. And we have like the kitchen, dining area, and like the living room sort of all on this side. And we'll have like a sort of porch area on this side. And then hang on, if I go all the way, hang on, how big is this? Is pretty big. I might need to scale this down. I'm just sketching at the moment. I'm sketching, okay? So let's say, okay, hang on. Let's get some lights so we can see what the heck we're doing. Okay. All right. So yeah, living room, kitchen, dining, potentially, maybe not, I don't know. Bedroom there, then we can do bathroom in the middle and then like another bedroom there. But then we have a hallway that's kind of going nowhere. That seems kind of wasteful. So then maybe we just rotate this bedroom, or we make, hang on, hold on, let me see. Oh, we can make that a bedroom as well. Hang on, and then if I make it smaller because it's pretty big. Oh wait, no, that was gonna be dining. Hang on, hold up. Kind of forgot what I was doing here. So, also I kind of want these all to be probably one, so we'll probably do some dividing. Oh wait, it's starter home. Ooh, we'll see what we can do. We'll have to do some division of the space. Maybe we do need a wall there, I'm not sure. Okay, well, if you do bedroom, bathroom, that kind of makes sense. Then this basically needs to be a hallway, but I do want it to be quite open, which actually I wonder if I have a sample of what I'm talking about. Let me see. Deli got me this book for my birthday, and it's all about mid-century houses and interiors. It's got a whole bunch of them from like Los Angeles, California, all over there. There's actually some from Australia as well. Okay, it's not quite what I'm talking about, but you can see that sort of wooden half wall. I really like that idea. So we'll kind of do something like that in the house. And then also this area here with like the sunken sitting area. I don't know if we're going to do anything sunken because it might work. It's a bit more difficult, but where it's then got the sort of cabinetry dividing the space, that I really like about mid-century homes. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about for this whole hallway space, but it doesn't still end in a weird nothing. That's why I kind of wanted to do rooms on the end, but how much? I'm at $4,000, which is not terrible. Can I afford to do more rooms on the end, or is that crazy? What if I did this and then that? So we have like 2 more rooms. It looks kind of weird right now because it's just like one big room and then like yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this, but we could. Well, just in terms of budget, I don't know about that. Well, let's have a look. Hang on, let me move this entire thing because it's kind of in the wrong spot anyway. Let me move over this way. So I'm going to put a deck. Well, it's not really going to be a deck, I guess, or like an outdoor area all along here, and actually probably along the whole side. And then, oh wait, this is where I keep forgetting. Okay, maybe not a starter home, maybe an affordable home, just because I can see this getting expensive pretty quickly with everything I'm wanting to do to it. Now, how big is this? I don't know. I'm going placing these 4 apart, which would then get us to there, which could work if I then do it like that. So we could have 5 on either end all the way along. That's probably all right. Now, can I put a roof here and then drag it all the way along, and will the eave look okay extending out to the columns? It does. I can't make this any shorter, can I? No. Maybe, what if we went medium walls and then made these shorter? Because then I could do it and then make this more like that. Oh, hang on. Then I'm clipping through the those walls there because I still want those walls there. So we could go to that angle at medium walls, have that to that height. Okay, hang on. So this could work. The big sort of angled roof lines, very common. And I guess like massive eaves as well, just like sticking out over the sides. And I actually want to overlay another roof. And oh, wait, what? I copied the roof, but it copied a different angle. Excuse you? Wait, does the copy not give me the same angle? Oh, no, it does. Maybe, did I change it? What happened? I don't know. Anyway, I was going to extend this further. Wait, what? Yeah, when I drag the roof out, it changes the angle. Excuse you, game. Ugh. Okay, so I've got to try and match the angle then. Apparently adjusting it changes it. Okay, there you go. I also don't know what's happening with this back wall. That's just completely flat right now. I haven't got that far. Okay. So those should, they should overlay. Alrighty. What if we just get the closest like snap angle like there? Oh, that's still, really? That still does that? Okay, well, if I just remove the eave then, there you go. Problem solved, fixed. And then I probably want this to cover that entranceway. So I'd probably extend that eave up here too, but I just wanted that roof wall under there. Okay. And then what if we did a roof going this way, but much lower angle? And then this actually, what if that extends underneath it? Is that weird? I mean, kind of, but not totally. And just drag it all the way along. I don't love the medium wall height though. That's something I always don't like in this game. But if we get, it does look better at shorter walls. But then we have the problem with the columns where I couldn't get them short enough. Oh, I could use tool mod, of course. I could just use a mod. That would definitely solve the problem. And if I remove the eave on the front, the lighting is also, oh gosh, the lighting in this world is also not great because the whole house is in shadow constantly. Oh, these brown bricks are so common. Wait, is there like somewhere where I can see the sun? Oh, that's so dark. You know, I think I need to move to another lot just because of the lighting. Okay, this still didn't help. Why is all the lighting in shade in this game? Dang it. I think I need to go in live mode, fast forward time, so I get a better angle of lighting. Because it makes choosing colors really difficult. Also, this house is definitely way too big. I think I need to cut off these 2 back rooms. Like looking at it just as a house is just so big. So let's just make it smaller. I guess that's something you could then expand to if you wanted to make it that much bigger. But yeah, I think starting there is kind of nuts. So let's scale down. And in fact, if I go here, this roof looks crazy with it smaller now. Let's go all the way back there. Same with this. And then this one would need to go back to here. But then the under roof, how do I get to the other roof? This roof, oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. I need a third roof because I'm trying to keep the wall at the front. I want the wall at the front with the roof on it in the same angle. Then I want this roof for the porch or like the outdoor area. Then the roof extends up back there as well. Which way? Why do I have that roof? I guess, do I even need the second roof anymore? Like the one under there? I don't think so. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I do need it. Why would I need that? I don't know. I just do that, right? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So then we have this bit sticking out in the front, which actually I don't think I want any eaves on that. We'll put like a roof trim on it. Yeah, it sticks out. Okay, I will fix those columns so they don't stick through the roof. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, let's fix this roof. That's looking better. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's I need to get a sim in here because this lighting isn't it. All right. I think we're getting light on the front of the house. And the reason I wanted to do this is just so I can see the colors better because it's so hard to see what it actually looks like when it's in shade. Okay. So yeah, brown bricks in these mid-century homes, at least here in Australia, are very common. I'm trying to find the right kind of color. Honestly, like that's pretty good. Those are way too dark. Is there like a lighter one? I mean, that's a potential. I mean, honestly, maybe just the default color of this actually in the lighting. That's kind of what it looks like. Those kind of brown bricks, and it kind of goes with that column nicely actually. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do maybe like the body of the house and these bricks, and then we'll have like wooden accents, maybe in the middle corridor or something. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that how I'm imagining it, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. All right, I want to go more contrasting than that. That's too similar in color. Oh, some of the adventure awaits ones actually, like these might be good. Oh, that's kind of like exact kind of color. Oh, that is a good color actually. I do like that. Maybe can I get these columns to sort of be that color? Not quite, but maybe that sort of darker color. And yes, I will fix them, stick it through the roof at some point. Now, we're at 4,900. Okay, I've got $900,000, so we're okay with budget. Now, I basically just want to paint this front section, not the entire roof. So to do that, or maybe I don't. Maybe, hang on, if I make that brick, I do like that the roof sort of cuts through it because it's still like there's no roof over the top of it. So I kind of like that. But I would love to do like windows. What would the glass look like? The problem with doing the glass, first of all, looks awesome in mid-century houses when you do it up there on the roof, but then it's sort of going around all the corners as well. So how can I do it only in the part that I want? Or maybe it's just easier to do actual windows. It might be. Because these do fit pretty well up here. Honestly, like that color. How much are these? Okay, this is not going to be a starter home. It's going to be a starting home. Potentially more than 20,000 Simol. But let's not compromise on the vision, okay? So now the next question is, can we open the roof in here to the entire room below? We should be able to, but I only want to open where the roof is actually sitting. Because if we open the other areas, it's then not going to look proper. So I need to actually cut a hole. Ooh, wait, this is going to create a problem because, oh, no, I was going to say, because at the moment there's actually a glitch in the game where if I put a floor there, it just cuts the roof out. Kind of cool. Hopefully they're doing some roof improvements or something, because usually when they break something seemingly random, it's because they're working on something. Hopefully they're doing some roof improvements because that'd be cool. But anyway, that's kind of broken, so it's kind of annoying at the moment. But we can still remove ceiling. The problem here, of course, then is we've removed the ceiling in these areas where I don't want to remove it. But if I go to the level below and just cut those off for a second, then we can roof those separately by building a ceiling. Okay. Then we can go back and remove the wall. So then it's still one open room on the level below. But up here, they have their own ceilings and it still keeps the inside lighting because that's how it should look. So then we now have open ceiling, those windows up the top. The whole ceiling area though is brick. I guess that's not ideal. Maybe we should turn that all into wood. The thing is, let's have a look, because that would look better from the inside for sure. But then we got to figure out how to make it look good on the outside. I mean, it looks good there, actually, to be honest. I think that actually looks fine. It's more the back section. Like, what's going on here with this roof? I think I actually need to figure out this whole area anyway, because it's got a big flat wall. So what would I want to do? Do we just do the same thing, like where we have it stick out like that in the front, or do we do something else? So what is this? This is kind of the dining area. Maybe we could do a fireplace here or something. So maybe we just turn that into a brick section. Yeah, we can leave that as wood. I don't know if we'll have another door there or something, but it just kind of flows all right there. Then up here, get a half wall that's roughly the right size we want. That's a little big. Yeah, let's keep going down. Just a little bit above the walls there. And then we could keep that wood there. I don't mind that. Or we could do something else there. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that bit out yet. It doesn't really matter. Just do that trim on it maybe. And I guess what trim, should I trim the roof with the wood color? Probably. It's a little bit darker, I think. Oh no, maybe not. It's about right actually. Okay, well, am I a start? Oh, you know what? It's not even that expensive. It's still pretty cheap. We actually might be able to do a starter home here. I'm not making promises. It's definitely still unlikely, but given the scope of this build. But, you know, we're not that far off. I would like to potentially just raise the entire thing up just once, because then it just gives it a little bit more foundation, literally. But it makes it feel a bit more grounded than just... I actually do kind of like the stone, at least in that area. I don't think I like it here because that's brick. It looks kind of weird. Like, why is there brick? I mean, why is there stone under the brick? Like, that should just be brick, right? Or, oh, hang on. No. Why don't we change it up? Just make that a platform. It means this, I don't know if my sim can fit under here, by the way. That is a very low ceiling, which is actually common in mid-century. The reason I'm doing that is just so I can have the brick come all the way down. Let me just see. Can I even fit under this? I guess it's good I have a sim here. Go, yeah. Oh, you know what? He can. That is actually great. Can I get, if I walk to the left here, can you walk that way? Because that means we can fit under the whole thing. Oh, good. It works. Great. That's actually kind of cool because that means we have a low ceilinged, like, outdoor patio area with gives a mid-century vibe, but it doesn't, it's still fully functional. Great. Okay. Well, that solves that problem. I like that. And then I can do the same, I think, on the front. I think I would want to have a little raised entrance area. And potentially, is this stupid? Yeah, it is actually stupid. I was gonna say like a curve, but I actually wanted a curve just on that corner, but that's way too big. All right, never mind. Also, curves are annoying in this game. What about a diagonal? What does that look like? I mean, I don't mind that. That's not bad. I'm not sure what I'm going to color all that, but whatever. Let's do that for now. Oh, and then we could do like a little carport over here, even though there's no cars in this game. Because that's a very typical mid-century, where's my grid? I lost it. A typical mid-century extension on the side where the eave will just continue out. Let me just do this. And it will just become a carport. I'm just going to make this as small as possible. Let me just get rid of all the eaves on this for a second. Then we just put it on the corner of the house, which is actually all the way back. Did I put that? Oh no, that's the right spot. It's just because the eave is sticking so far at the front. I forgot about that. So I guess we want to have that match the front one. Yep. And go all the way along. We probably don't need to go to that one back there. Maybe I'll get rid of that one. I think it might actually be too big. Yeah, that's all right. And I think if I actually want to extend this a little bit, and then we probably want, it looks kind of weird where that column is now. Maybe there then. Why are we so limited with column placements in this game, by the way? I never really understood. Like, why are they stuck on like such a rigid grid? So I guess maybe we'll move that one there then. Do I get another one in the middle? Yeah, maybe that's a better idea. And again, we'll adjust the heights and stuff later. Hopefully I remember on that. All right, so then we have a walkway down the side. Because what I'm thinking is you can have this here, and then this is supposed to be like a little car parking area, which I guess would also just be another flooring space. Maybe we'll just do that. I guess I can just extend it out. Oh, I don't really need to. I want to just use floor tiles instead of actually doing that. That kind of annoys me that it's like that. I might shift the house over a little bit. It's not even a road. What is this? It's just like this is such a weird area. Oh, it's like, okay, hang on. There is a road over here. Is it like a gated, like maybe you could drive in here if it's like almost like this whole area is private. It's kind of weird. Like, what is this? They do have cars in there. So I guess people do drive down here. Okay. You know what? I stand corrected. It's definitely it's a road. But if I put it there, it actually lines up with that, which I think looks maybe a little bit nicer. Although it's kind of weird. Why is it at the end of this road? I don't know. Don't ask too many questions, okay? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. All right, that's there. And then we got the front door there. We've kind of angled it, so we're coming this way. So maybe we can do something with that. Also, I'm just using blank concrete right now, which I guess is not my intent, but it's kind of where we are. Oh, that actually kind of works quite well. So little diagonal pieces. That's kind of cute. We just do that? Yeah. I don't know if I love that, but I like that bit, but I don't know how to connect it here without it looking weird. I mean, maybe that's all I need to do. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What's my budget? 5,600. Hey, that's pretty good for 5,600. I do have to figure out the rest of this house though. I've not got that far. Okay, so I think, like I was showing you earlier, the half walls are a very powerful medium that we've got here. So I'm thinking we go half wall here at the entrance. We're gonna have the door there. Then there's a living room there. Then we can have half walls down here. Now, because this is, like, there's no rooms at the end here, so it would be weird to have it go all the way down. That doesn't make any sense. So I think we need to stop here. Could we then do this? Can I lower this area? I know I can, but like, can I, as in like, will it look good if I lower it is more what I'm asking. We won't have a direct door to the outside here, but we can have one here and over this side. But then we have like this lowered dining area, which maybe we could do, well, we don't want to do two sets of stairs. That'd be kind of silly. I guess we have stairs there, but then how would we get to it? Because the kitchen's going to be here. I don't know. I haven't got that far. Oh, and then I have to make sure I have a door right here into that bedroom. Because I was actually going to push the stairs backward, like have it sit back a little bit, but I guess I'll have to stick out. All right, hang on. Let me just put these here. Get rid of that wall to save money. $136, by the way, saving. And then we just get the blank. Is it this? No, they made new door, didn't they? These doors. Yeah, these doors, beautiful mid-century, but we'll just make them wood. Yeah, actually, what's the wood color? So I basically just want this on this interior wall. Yeah. And on this one probably. And that's like that color. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have that there. This is another bedroom, I guess. I don't know about this wall placement. I might change it. And then this is the bathroom here in the middle. Probably also like laundry area because we'll have a door. Basically, we want a door out the back there too. So that kind of makes sense to me that it would be double function. So let me just say that is our door outside that way. Or maybe it should be more here closer to the carport area. Oops. Nope. Don't lower that. No. Okay. And how can I make this a multifunctional space? So that is an area where we need to walk through. It needs to get back out here somewhere. But then we don't just want it walking through a bathroom. Like we need the toilet and stuff in a separate room. I mean, I could just do this, but then I have to do another door in there. Now, I know from a Sims perspective, this is silly, all right? Okay, this doesn't make sense. Like, why would I build a house like this in Sims? But it's because we're building a mid-century house, okay? They had rooms. They had rooms, guys. Honestly, I feel like I need to divide it like this. Like, it has to be like basically like that. Because I need toilet, bath or shower, sink, and then laundry, which I don't think I'll do. Oh, maybe we do laundry. It'd be good. I need more. You know what? What if I go this way. No one said I couldn't go this way more. And then it gives us another little architectural detail where it sort of extends a little bit. Maybe make it wood. Okay. It's just another sneaky little detail. And then I don't know if I want the door there. I might even move. What if I moved it here? This whole thing is blowing up my budget too with all the walls, but it's important. Okay. Hey, where did all my windows go? Hold up. Hey, I was going to say it lines up perfectly with that roof and all our windows, but I guess those all get deleted at some point. Thanks, game. Maybe when I move the house, because these are all placed with move objects. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, see, I like that. I like that big flat wall there. Ignore the floating light. We'll fix that. And then the half wall sort of makes that actually like a hallway. There's a sunken area over there. Very cool. I don't know what's going on with that area. Oh, no. Wait, that's okay. No, that's okay. Because that'll be a fireplace. So I just paint, if I just do that on the inside too. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Never mind. That's all good. I'm going to forget about that. That's a future me problem. I love using the cork specifically for ceiling. Well, how much is it going to cost me? Specifically for ceilings in these kind of homes. That's worth it. It just adds. It adds. Okay, now do we have the wood flooring that that I would like? That's actually not bad. How much is this? $4. That's actually not bad. Oh, get out of ceiling mode. Probably do carpets in there. Maybe even carpet down there. So I honestly probably just this area would be wood floor and like tiles in there, right? Wait, does this have like a yeah, like shag carpet style? Oh my god, wait, this actually oh my gosh. That actually kind of works in this house. Wait, is this a house where I could use this? I mean, it's not impossible. And green carpet and maybe just like a brown would be fine. That's not brown. That's also not brown. Does this not really have a brown? Maybe just like one of these then. Like that. Yeah. There you go. Get the brown. Okay. And then I guess the tiles, probably like a terracotta, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'd want to do it in the kitchen area too. Do I want to do it outside? What do I want to do outside? I haven't figured that bit out. I mean, maybe just like that. That's probably good. Well, how much did that cost actually? Oh, it's $4. Yeah, we can afford that. I could probably paint it as terrain for free, but that works. Yeah, dude, that's looking good. Yes. Okay. All right, we're getting there. Now, the rest of the walls, what is that? It was just what was default selected for some reason. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. If this had like an orange, we could do the green. It doesn't look great with that though, does it? I mean, is anything going to look good with that? I don't know. This wall. I could do wood everywhere. I don't think I want to do wood everywhere. I think we got the big feature wood wall, potentially on this inner side too. Maybe could be the same wood. So like that central wall is the wood. That kind of makes sense to me. And then actually a lot of them will have like just the brick on the inside too. It's just like, that's just what it is. Which actually, this is kind of what I did in the, when I was building the same house in every Sims game, where we had the brick walls on the inside too. Cause that was a mid-century style home too. Yeah. Or maybe just like a really boring paint. There you go. Beautiful. Because like, I think all the color and patterns and stuff is coming in all the other materials. So we could just do a boring paint. Maybe that should be that. And then maybe this wall, I don't know about the skirting board there where it's like sitting on top of that. I don't know what the rest of that's going to be. I'm not sure. But there's probably going to be a lot of windows on this wall anyway, because it's mid-century. So I don't know how much of that wall we're going to see. It's kind of hard to say, to be honest. I also don't know if I can survive with that, with that carpet now, which is the one that's going to be closest to that. Maybe that. It's kind of dark, but that'll do. Oh, that looks kind of weird where the brick just stops, but I don't think I can do much about that. I mean, I assume if I put a fireplace down here, will that work? But yeah, that kind of covers it up. Although I feel like none of these, definitely not that one. None of these are really feeling quite right. The ones that cover, oh, actually, hang on. So the ones that actually cover it up didn't feel quite right. That actually, I kind of like that. Then if I just put like some stone under it or something. I don't know about this exact floor tile. I was just copying the one from outside. I don't know if I love that because it doesn't really go with those bricks, but it's kind of the idea. Oh, maybe the terracotta actually. Hang on, maybe that makes sense. I don't think I can do that carpet, guys. I got to change that. The green still is fantastic. Okay. Well, hang on. This was going to be a dining area, but maybe it makes more sense as a living room now just because it kind of has that vibe, especially with the carpet and all that in the fireplace. But I don't know if it's big enough because it's kind of small. And I don't want to push it any further because this is kind of all lined up where it needs to be. Oh, I don't know. I might have built myself into a bit of a corner here. It's too late though to go back. All right. Mid-century windows that I always like to use are those base game ones. These ones. Oh, they're 245. Oh, they're also a little tall too. Well, actually, hang on. That's going to be a kitchen, so I don't want to put them there anyway. Let me put it here for a second. What does this look like? And do they have a brown that makes sense? Well, this brown here is, I believe, maybe not the same, but it's similar to this one, right? Let's have a look. kind of similar, not too far off. So I guess, do we want to go like that sort of more washed out brown color? Or do I want to go more like, okay, that's not, do they not have like a more brown? I thought they had a more brown color. I guess they don't. Is that as brown as it goes? Okay, so do we go washed out brown or do we go a little less washed out brown? I honestly thought they had more choices than that. All right, I'm also going to need to put a door here somewhere. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. For now, let me just do this. I'm not sure what I'm doing on the front here. I guess maybe just a window. I mean, that makes sense, right? A window. Yeah, could do too. I didn't know how big, how much window I wanted to do here. Oh, it also does not look great when you look around the corner. I might have to put it down like that. That's all right. I don't like that. We need a glass door. We need a glass, like it needs to match. Like it's just, oh wait, what about these have a brown, right? Oh, hang on. Maybe these are the way to go. Now, I know obviously right now that's too high. Ignore that fact. Okay, I'm going to lower this back down because I don't like that it's making the doors and windows a lot harder. And then we're going to give it a real subtle step down just around that bit. And it's going to be so subtle, you're not even going to know that it's there, except the fact that you can see it. There you go. So we still get that bit around there. But now it's a foundation instead of a platform, and then those fit better. I don't like these windows as much, but as the other ones, but it's just going to work better for our case. Right, I'm going to reduce it down to 3 because instead of covering that wall, I think it makes more sense. Ooh, I could do 3 separate. I actually kind of like the 3 separate windows. I actually think that works quite nicely. Oh, yes, this is the door. Absolutely. Oh no, does it have the right color? I guess I could do green maybe. Problem is the trim color is wrong. It's really annoying me. Dang it. I mean, the green and the brown is we could probably use that. That brown color is not quite right, but I mean, I got to use that mid-century door. When am I going to use this door otherwise? Okay, I don't know if I want to do some huge windows here. I think what I actually want to do, can I grab the little windows? Because this is a bedroom and it's facing the front of the house, I think I actually just want to do that. We can do some plants or something in front of it. Wait, this is a starter home. Hang on. I forgot I said that at the beginning. It's okay. We can still make it free. Oh, dang it. That's the other thing, is because it's winter, so I can't see the plants, what they actually look like. That's so annoying. Dang it, game. Well, imagine that looks nice. Okay, great. All right, anyway, that's there. And then that's the, okay, so then this side, we could have, well, not a door, bigger windows. I mean, it's looking into the carport, but, oh, what about, we can still do, hang on, we can still do these, I reckon. What if I do like this? Hang on, let me just reposition these. Make a window like that. Might lower that just to meet the same height as those ones. Do I like that? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it is what it is right now. I'll do another window like that over here so it matches. And then this one is another bedroom. So this can have, well, this can just have bigger windows because like it doesn't need to be as private. And I wasn't sure what's happening here. Do I want to do windows on this side? I mean, I guess I could do them like that. Maybe just either side of the fireplace so it sort of lines up like that. Yeah. It doesn't look as good on the outside though, does it? Maybe just the one. Yeah, maybe just there, because that doesn't need to have a thing there. Yeah, that's probably fine. I don't think I need to do anything on that one either. All right. Okay, so I think we've windowed the house. Right. Do stone foundation there. That makes sense to me. All right, let's move these columns down so we actually make sure it works. I'm going to select the ones on the other side as well. We'll just move them all down at once. So this is using the tool mod. I think I select them all, right? minus 1. How much is that? That's too far. Okay, I've moved them down by 0.5. I think that's good. Oops. Put that back. All right. They might jump back up again. Oh, wait, those ones went too far. Those ones are okay. These ones, I probably should have done them separately. I said they might reset at some point if I change something in the build, but for now, we get an idea of where they're going to be. Oops. Stop doing that. My bad. Right. So I was going to change the roof tile at some point, but I actually kind of like that. I think it kind of works. Maybe we could go a darker color. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I think the actual building itself, I'm happy with. It looks pretty sweet. I never figured out the bathroom. I think we're just doing a bathroom. The bathroom and the laundry. Maybe I was overcomplicating it, but we do need to figure out all this. So I don't know if we're going to get to the elusive, ooh, that's actually really good for mid-century. The elusive starter home price, but we'll see. Now these, I haven't done any windows behind these yet, but we definitely need windows here. So I'm going to do that. Probably not those ones. What about the... Oh, I've got all the fake windows turned on. I need, where's the, that's too big. That's too small. That's just right, I think, maybe. Oh, it doesn't have brown. I forget these don't have brown. Ah, dang it. That'd be like perfect. I might need to use these, but I don't know if there's going to be too many windows. Like if it'll just like look too much. I don't know, let's find out. I think I'll paint the wood behind it. Okay, then I want this to go this way. Oh, can we do like, oh wait, this is the perfect example of where we could do like the cabinetry separation between the two levels. Oh, this is a good one. Wait, where's the roof in relation to that? Oh, that does work. that does fit the height. Like it's obviously taller than the actual wall, but because the ceiling is so high, it actually does work in here. That's actually kind of cool. But I guess, do we face it? Which way do I face it? Because I guess we can, if I put decorations on it, hopefully it will look like it makes sense. And then I feel like we could have a dining here. So instead of that big dining, I think this will just be a second sitting room, which kind of what it looks like. And we'll have a sitting room over here too. But then we can have like dining sort of in the kitchen. Now what's going on here? I need these to line up properly. So I put those there, I think, because that needs to be a corner piece. And I don't think I've got, oh, I do have auto counters on. Why did that not? Hello, guys? Oh, there we go. Cool. So we have the kitchen like that. Now what's happening with this wall? I do like this wall, but is there a world where we just make it a full height wall? Because even though it's full height, you can still see over it. I guess the problem is in live mode, because I want you to be able to see the wall in live mode, which you can't if I make it into a full height wall, right? And these don't fit on because it doesn't let you put trims that extend above the wall. So it does mean dirty plates will end up on top of this half wall, just so you know. I don't know if I want both of these in here, but I'll keep that for now. Is there a better? That's probably a better color, actually. Yeah, I do like that color, but going with the wall and all that, it probably needs to be that color. Although the back of that is that color. Now, where's the fridge going? I guess it's got to go over here. So what I'm thinking is we go, not that wall. We actually extend this round. Then that becomes part of the kitchen. Where I'm at, $12,000. That's not too bad. We can manage that. I'm just getting a cheap fridge because I can't afford a more expensive one now. You know what? I'll even leave it brown. Why not? And then next to this, could we do a tall cabinet? Because actually, one of the problems with tall cabinets that I find, which color am I using? That one? Oh, I just clicked the wrong button, my bad. You go there and then here. Is, it's gonna be too tall, but let's just see for a second. Is when you put them on a wall and you put the walls down, you never see them. But with a half wall, because the wall is always up, see like that wall, it's gone. You can't see it. You can only see it when the wall's like that. With a half wall, because the wall's always up, you do see the cabinetry. So we could do cabinets on this wall. Although that was obviously too tall, but you get the idea. And we would be able to see them, but I have to go smaller. Could do this. So it's completely non-functional, but completely awesome. Well, I don't know if that's true, but because we can do that and it's like sort of built in there. I don't know what the heck is going here though. I don't know what that little nook is. I mean, it's decoration, I guess. I don't know. And then I guess stove, maybe sink is over here. Maybe the stove is over there. No. I don't want to put the stove there. Oh, I guess unless we did like a, well, we definitely want a sink, I think, facing out the window. That just makes sense. Maybe I need another half wall. Maybe I need a little half, like a short half wall, not like a super tall one. Like this. Yeah, actually, this might actually solve a few problems. Okay, move the sink over there. And then, well, hang on. Maybe the sink should be here, then the stove over there. Maybe that makes more sense. And it's still a nice place to wash up, right? I actually kind of like the yellowy color. I don't know what this is though. I mean, there's a huge like gap in there. Like it could actually be, can we do like a, you know what would be cool there? Hello? No, I want to put it down there. No, that's even higher. Dang it. All right, whatever. I'll figure out the details later. I'm at $14,000. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. You know, we could actually do this. Wait, maybe that makes sense. Hang on. I'll get rid of that wall. Wait, yeah, that makes sense. Because then it's now an access point, which makes sense too. We still have this as a cabinetry sort of thing, as a dividing thing. We got that wall there in the middle, so that still defines the corridor. Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, sweet. I could then extend that a little bit if I needed more wall there. I'm not sure if I need more wall there. I feel like maybe I do, but I'm not sure. Because then that could sit fully on that. I'm not sold on this. I don't know if the metal's working. It's definitely a little bit more industrial than mid-century. The shelves are good. The shelves, that is the vibe, but the overall look was not quite right. Now, I still think maybe starter home is ambitious. It's because all the details I want to add to make it look, yeah, that's so good. To make it look right. I think it's going to be too expensive. Do I want them on this window too? I don't think we need it on all the windows. Like I'm not going to do it on the doors, but I think on some of them it works. So I just jumped into build mode from the map so I could get like the actual nice, bright, sunny summer weather. And so we can see the plants actually growing. I put a couple of these down. These are all just the free debug plants. So they're all zero simoleons. And we're at 17,400. I did add a couple of beds and stuff just to figure out where stuff was going. I think I'm happy with this bathroom. I really did want to get the laundry mixed in with the bathroom in the one space. Because I don't know if this is like maybe just a mid-century thing or if this is specifically like an Australian thing, but I feel like I've seen this bathroom a whole bunch. Maybe not this exact configuration, it's not the best, but like with the combined setup. And then I really want to put a washing line out here, which is $200, dang it. Or this on Debug one for free. But yeah, just have it outside that laundry door, just like here or something. I don't know. It seems like the perfect spot for it. Yeah. Do I need that in a starter home? Probably not. Do I like the look of it? Again, I keep saying starter home, but I've got the basic furnishings in here. Well, I mean, how much is this fireplace? $1,100. Yeah, okay, look, I'm spending some money. Got a couple of bookcases over here. Okay, so I do want to figure out, I mean, maybe we do just turn this into this was going to be the sitting room, but I don't think there's any point having 2 sitting rooms in such a small house. So this is definitely going to be the sitting room because it just looks so cozy and nice down here. I mean, look at this. Do we just get our classic favorites for mid-century? I mean, these are great couches. I think that's too big. I think that's also what I need to do. Oh yeah, hang on. If I get this, can I get another one over here? Is this going to be... There's too many chairs around the place. Oh, look, it's not ideal. And because it's all like off center, because I want to add like a section here with a TV. Like the TV is not the focus and it's not supposed to be, but you know, it's over there. So like they're sitting there, they're sort of angled toward it. I would like to rotate the TV just, oh, come on. Dang it, just a smidge. There you go. So they can sit there and watch that TV. I don't know if that's my favorite layout of like how these are set up, but if I put it any more like this, it just seems odd having this armchair in front of the fireplace and blocking the stairs. I mean, I guess I could get rid of that one, but it kind of seems like there should be something there. So that's what I was thinking. Just put a couch there. $19,300. Dang it. I guess, wait, how much is this TV? $900. I guess I could get this one. It does fit more, to be fair. You might need to upgrade the TV here if you move in. All right, then over here, I think, yeah, we'll just turn this into a dining area. I think that just makes sense because it's not that big. You could turn it into a living room. This table's only $285. It's actually super cheap. And it's a nice big circle, so it will fit in. Oh, these are kind of cool. Which kind of goes really well with that. It's obviously a different sort of wood color, but I do like it. We could probably get it in that as well. Ignore all the lights everywhere at the moment because they're temporary. They're floating everywhere. Now, that table is bigger than how many people are going to be in this house. It's maybe like a 3-sim house, so there's room for entertaining. Okay, this is an entertaining house now. Okay, I'm at $90,300. I'm kind of just furnishing with what I would like. And then I think we're going to go back and figure out the rest. So in terms of lighting, I think these are going to be good for our hallway. I mean, I think I would like a piece of art there, but for now I'm just going to do that light. That's all I can afford. And then the kitchen. Now, I do want to do hanging lights, but first of all, I need to make sure they actually produce enough light because otherwise that's a problem. And then it costs $1 million. Hello? Any light at all? No. Could do this one. I'm gonna have to. The problem is, I gotta. Where does the roof sit? I can't even see. Like it does not show me how high up the roof is. Well, I'm gonna put one. Let's see. I probably want one above the table. I think the table's gonna have to go in the middle of this area, even though it sort of scooches closer to that. Maybe I have to do some other decoration over there. But then I can also have a light in line with it here. And what colors do these have? Oh my gosh, a yellow. I mean, the yellow. We kind of got to do the yellow. All right, now what I'm thinking is we go, hang on, tool mod. I should hopefully be able to, oh, it's not ideal. Hang on, I can look through the window. Oh, hang on. I kind of forgot that there's actually, oh yeah, that's not going to look good if that's hanging and then there's like a wall right there. I forgot about that. Yeah, so this bit of the roof is actually flat. Yeah, so that's very close to that. Okay, so maybe what we do, can that, no, that'll be too close under there, won't it? If I what is going on? Still in tool mod. If I scooch that all the way under, that's going to be too scooched. Like it does hang from there. It is possible. But then it's like, what is in this space? It's just a big empty void now. Like this makes way more sense for the table to just be in the middle. But then the ceiling light is too close to the this section. So I'll have to do a different light. That's all right. We'll do this one over here. Okay, elevating 1 is too much. Half it, oh god, this is so this is what I have to do to see. That actually looks like it's touching the roof, so I'm gonna leave it there. All right, so that is, if I go into this mode now, it should be a bit easier to see. Yep. Cool. Yeah, so we got a little bit of ceiling there. Maybe we can do a floor trim on that because the white edge is not great, is it? And then this table here, I'm not sure best way to light it. I mean, maybe we don't need a direct light on it. Let me get a nighttime real quick. Oh, well, we need some lights at least. I can get this one over here, maybe one over here. Like, I think, honestly, oh, and the kitchen needs more light too. Hang on. Get one of these under here because that's a ceiling there. And I'm going to make that a warmer tone light. Yeah, okay. Very shadowed there, though. That's kind of annoying. Half walls do like to cast strong shadows. Oh, we got to get some, like, say, light in this thing, but that's not really doing anything, so that doesn't help. We can do like that. That's nice. Do we do I don't think we need another ceiling light. I think we just need, like, these lights. What if I get rid of that one? Yeah, and we just had the one there. Then I could do an artwork over there. Do an artwork. Place a piece of art. It's probably a better way of phrasing that. You know, like one of these. It's nice. Yeah, and I kind of like that it's dark in that corner, although that chair is like highlighted, but whatever. There's no coffee table, but look, I'm above the 20,000 now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to keep spending. Like, I still want to keep the cost low, you know what? So it's not like super duper expensive. I don't love what's going on here with the lighting. So how can I solve that without just like slapping more lights in? Is it specifically this light? No, it's also this. It's just because of the wall. It's just creating a shadow. It's kind of annoying. That just makes it worse. But we do need light over there. What if we had a light here? No, that doesn't help. Maybe if I ignore it, it'll solve itself. Okay, cool. All right, let's get rid of these ones because I think we'll probably just use these wall lights in most of the rooms, to be honest. You know, I love that this is our bathroom sink. I don't know why. It just feels so jank in the best possible way. I'm wondering if I should either do, whoops, brick behind the bed there or more of the wood panel. No, I think brick actually. I kind of like that. Should I maybe, I've done curtains in the living room, but none of the bedrooms. I think that maybe I should probably do it in the bedroom. Why is this room so brown? I don't know, but I kind of like, well, it's got the green, but then the brown on the bricks and all that. It's very like, I don't know. It feels like a house I've been to. How much is that? 410? Oh, that's pretty expensive, but it does look good. I guess we're not doing many other decorations, so gotta take what you can get. Do I do a dresser in this room as well? I mean, I probably should, right? It's just they get so expensive unless I just do the same one again. I do like the tall wardrobe though. I do like this one. We'll just pop that in the corner. Little corner wardrobe. That's cute. 21,900. It's pretty expensive. I want to be honest for a starter home, but I mean, that's actually I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I don't think it's, I would love to like fully detail and decorate this, but I actually think for only like 22,000, that's pretty dang good. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I still want to do a few more things. I do have the outdoor bin there. We don't have an inside bin for the kitchen, which isn't strictly necessary. I just don't know where I would put it though, because this is a very central kitchen. And then outside, we don't have anything outside. I've got like some free debug plants, but that's it. Oh, I don't even have any lights outside. I think I at least want to do this. A little light there. Oh, maybe over here as well, actually. I don't know if I want one right above the bin. That's maybe a bit odd. Maybe just here by the door. Why did I put the one inside? No, is that too high? Problem is it can't go there. Well, I'll just put it above the door. I'll just do that. Do I want this on its own little stone area? Or is that, I mean, that is something they do. Yeah, go on then. Why not? All right, these are free, so I'm gonna get some bushes. Yeah, a little bush there. You know, it hides it a little bit. You know, we got a little bit of landscaping. It's all free landscaping. It came with the house. I actually kind of like how minimal it is. Like, I actually don't want to add that much to it. I really like it. It's kind of all I feel that it needs. Just like a few of these shrubs just sort of around the house. I mean, like this back wall, I think we could use a couple of things. Like, but all we need to do is like some of these, some of the lavender. That's a little far off the wall. That one kind of feels like it should be closer. Yep, there you go. And this bush, right? I'll just scale this one down a little bit. Like, honestly, I do kind of think that's all it needs. And then a little bit of terrain painting, of course. And then I'm actually curious not that. I'm actually curious to see how much this costs because I got my sim in here. So it's actually going to be potentially a little bit more. Whoops. And that value does not include the lot. So it'll probably be like 24 or 25,000, which is not too bad, actually. I mean, whoops. Okay, I can't paintbrush. Thank you. Oh, no. Like, I'm actually kind of impressed. I thought this would end up going way higher. Like, yeah, we don't have a lot of like little decorative details. It's like not fully cluttered or anything, but it also doesn't need to be. No, that's too much. Less, a little bit under the trees. Yeah, I don't feel like it really needs a whole bunch. Also, I'm glad that I moved this to Gibby Gibby Point when I was trying to get the lighting to look better, which that didn't actually help. I had to just fast forward time a little bit. But also I feel like it makes sense here because Gibby Gibby Point is sort of like New Zealand, Australia, and I'm kind of building this based off a house from New Zealand, Australia, right? Like a mid-century style one. All right, so I think in between these, just do a little bit as well. Make it a little bit worn, you know? Okay, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. So let's have a look. First of all, is there anything I forgot, like blatantly forgot? We can sleep, we can eat, we can put stuff in the bin, we can go to the toilet, we can shower, we got a TV, we got a fireplace, we got bookcases. I mean, I think that's all you need. I mean, there's no computer, obviously, but you can do your laundry, and that's what matters. All right, let me jump into live mode here. Ooh, it's 23,000, where that means, I was just saving it to the gallery. That means 3 Sims could buy this if the lot is worth just under 1,000 simoleons, which I don't think this lot is. So I guess it's technically like a 4 Sim starter home. Maybe I can shave off a little money. Like, I mean, if I get, no, I like the look of that though. That's the problem is when you start shaving, that's where you start losing what made the lot, you know? No, I don't want to shave. All right, let me just save this. Oh my God, what are you doing, bro? Anyway, here we go. Yeah. So this, oh, the plants don't look as good either. Dang it, dude. Anyway, this is our house. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I want to check it out in first person because that's kind of, when it comes to these mid-century homes, is having that sort of higher roof and all that, the angled roof, the windows in it, like that's kind of what makes it special and makes it look really cool, at least, you know, within The Sims 4, also in real life, but within The Sims 4. I didn't do the floor trim there around that because I can't. If I remember, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this video, but there's that, I guess I technically can, but it will look really bad right now because there's a bug in the game right now where if I want to put a floor trim there, I need to put a piece of floor here, right? So if I do this, I got the floor, that looks fine, but it just cuts out the roof, which is super annoying. So if I want to trim that so it doesn't look the white edge, I have to, okay, not do that. Get one like this, right? Which, great, that looks good. From the inside, it should look good. Yeah, there you go. Much better. But then the outside, we have this bug. Now that is being fixed. I think they said within a few weeks or whatever it is, but I just rather not do that right now. So ignoring that white trim edge because I can't change it, I think this is so cool. I love it. We got like the sunken living room over here, which I think turned out really nice. I think with a few more decorations and earn a little bit more money, it'd be great. But I mean, looking over the entire area with the kitchen in the middle, dining area over that side, we got the big hallway down here with the sort of cabinetry like lined hallway. I already said hallway, but you know what I mean. Cabinetry lined there, especially with the kitchen on the back there. Feels very communal and open, but also still, you know, compartmentalized. It's supposed to do. And we got a couple of bedrooms. Look, these do not leave a lot to be desired, especially this. But this to me screams like all these childhood homes that like I went around to my friends' places. I mean, they had more stuff in it, obviously, but like the carpet and like the brick wall and stuff, like and the wood paneling, like this. I've been in this room, I swear. It does look a little sad without decoration. Like you need to move some posters, you know, like toys and stuff. But you know. It's great. And then got our bathroom in here with the laundry. There you go. There's your washing machine. No dryer. Dryer is not as common. You know, you just chuck it out in the lines. All good. And then you got your toilet and your tub in there. Look, this is a little bit of a sad room too, but overall, it'll be nice one day. And then in here, you got the main bedroom. I mean, look at that. That's stunning. That nicest room in the house, isn't it? Actually, no, it's definitely not the nicest room in the house. The nicest room in the house is like the living area. I think this is awesome. I really love this. And the fact that it is relatively cheap is actually pretty cool. I think that turned out great. And if they ever add cars to the game, you can park it right there. So there you go. There's our mid-century starter home. I mean, it's still a starter home. If you have probably 4 Sims, you could actually buy this as a starter. You'd have to add another bed, but you know, it's got a little bit of money there. Thank you so much to our top level members for supporting the channel, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click that link down below. It really helps me out and supports the channel. There'll be more videos coming soon. We are in the last few days of the renovations here. I did a community tab post a couple days ago explaining that right now I'm really just aiming for a video a week because it is absolutely hectic. You know, we got 6 to 10 people here every day at the house up to like 6 p.m. So there's noise all day. We're like right at the end. Everything's coming together, which is really, really exciting. But all of our stuff is here in the lounge room. There's nothing in any of the other rooms yet. We're hoping to be able to move stuff back in there soon. Anyway, all that to say, things should be back to normal soon on the channel. I'm really missing all the other content we've been doing, and also the fact that we're not even doing that much content right now. So thank you for being patient, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time. We'll be back to normal soon, and have an awesome day.